And so a sigil is a sacred secret symbol that we use to empower our possibility, our intention. So now with this sort of pressure cooker environment of limitations, many of us are going deep on our own betterment as well as, just to improve in so many ways. So we may have intentions, we may have possibilities that we want to harness and we want to empower. And a sigil is a symbol. It's like a logo for your intention, for your possibility. And we create them, so that we can have a focus. And when we see it in a powerful place, like maybe when our eyes open, we see it. Or when we're putting our makeup on in the morning, it might be on our mirror where we're shaving. Or just a place of power. We can see it, and it'll remind us of the intention of the possibility and what have we done for this possibility lately. So here's, I want everybody to get their paper and a pencil and write down a possibility that they have right now, that they're holding right now, something that they would like for themselves, for yourself, or your life. And write that down in very few words, like 2 to 4 words at the most, okay? So if you want a beloved, or maybe you want an art career, or maybe you want an acting career, or maybe you want health, or maybe there's many things. So come up with a very short statement about that and put it on your paper. Now, I use a sigil, to show you, I'll use a sigil that Alex and I came up with in 2007 when we laid eyes on this beautiful property in Wappinger, New York, and we wanted to make Cosm happen here. And we had been looking for this place for 30 years, and we found it. But it was very hard for us to obtain. So we created a sigil, and what we called it was, we came up with this as our words: Cosm on the Hudson. Okay, so you come up with yours, and now the first thing that you do to make your sacred symbol is to cut out all the articles and small words, a, the, of, something like that. So then you dash out all of the vowels. Then you look for doubles, any letters that are double. You only need one. And you boiled it down. So we have a C, we have an S, we have an M, we have an H, we have a D, and we have an N. Now I should tell you that you want your words to be precise, and you want them to have no negative words in them, no uns or nots or don't or anything like that. It's got to be your possibility. It has to be in a positive term, okay? Because this is what you're going to focus on. And you're using the powers of positivity. So then you take this and you make it into, like a logo, like I said. So you would take your C. Now some people you'll see, maybe make it into a branching tree. You can do anything you want with your letters. The way I do them is to pile them on top of each other. You can do it this way or do it in any kind of way. But you're making a work of art out of you're making an icon, basically, of your letter variety here. So these are all symbols. The C, then the S is, you can make it backwards or upside down. It doesn't matter, sideways or diagonal. But there's your S, your M, and this is because you're imbuing it with power and attention and energy and creativity. That's the thing. It's coming from your intention and your creativity. You can't really do a sigil for somebody else. You can only do your impression of somebody else, but your sigil is yours. So Here is an H. You could put this across because this one's a wavy line. So you got another little segment there. And your D, now see, I'm gonna modify my D here. I'm gonna make it this way. You see, it's a little bit more like this. But you can like be artistic with your letters. This is your chance to make your first painting maybe, or maybe it's your 100th. But it's a powerful symbol. Now we didn't put an N in, but to do the N you only need this. Oh, we did the H, here's the N. Okay, so we're here. Now here is your picture. You can put it on a nice piece of paper. You can like have it reduced on a Xerox machine so you can stick it on your treadmill or on your altar somewhere. You can make a little painting out of it. This, if you are wondering, like you haven't painted but you'd really like to and you want a subject, this is one of the subjects that Alex and I always recommend looking at. You know, a powerful symbol of your possibility. So now if you want to decorate it, you want to give it as much energy and love and as you possibly can. So don't forget your negative space around here. This is, got it. Activate it. Activate it. If it's just blank, it's not activated. And then you have, maybe you want to color it in a little bit. Boop, boop, boop. Like that, and little dots, and decorate. Make it beautiful. Make it an attraction, because you're going to put it in a powerful place where you can go every day. Alex and I created an altar for our sigil on Alex's bureau where we put a pyramid over it. We put it on our Google map. If you're looking for a house or something, make a picture of it. And then, we put it on our Google map, and then we put a pyramid over it. Then we put the crystals all going towards it. We took a crystal, wrapped it in copper, and money. Money was an issue, so we put money with it, then we bled on it. I mean, we had a fresh flower and incense and a lighted candle. Remember, we would do the 7-day candles with Jupiter oil, all kinds of stuff we would do to enhance this altar that we would go to every morning and every night and think about what we've done today for our possibility, or what we could do tomorrow for our possibility. What are the action steps we could take to get closer to our goal? So anyway, I thank you. That is the way to do a sigil, and let it empower you. May it empower you.